Hello, Calvin Jones with the Park Tool Company here for Tech Tuesday, where today we're needing to put a new bottom bracket in this bike. That means getting the crank arms out of the way, and that means we get a chance to talk about two related things. So first, how does it come off? This is a fun system where you actually carry the crank puller with you on your ride. It's called a self-extracting or a one-key release system. And we actually have a video on our video playlist about this very thing. So first, you put the wrench in the hole, you turn it counterclockwise, it comes out and hits that retaining ring, the crank comes off, all beautiful. That is, if that ring is tight, and they should be. But it is a good idea once in a while to see if the outer ring, not a dust cap, it's a retaining ring, if it's tight in the crank arm. That's what we're gonna do. This model is using pinholes. Sometimes it's a larger hex fitting, but this one's pinholes, so we have two choices. We have the SPA2 red handle, small pins, same size as the SPA6. So these two pinholes are gonna go in there, and we're just gonna check the security of the retaining ring. It's not the crank bolt, it's the ring. So I engage a pin here. I come across 180 degrees here. Should be tight. That should not have happened. That appears to be loose. Yes, that's a problem. It's a snug torque, 5-6 Newton meters. It's not killer tight. The bolt in the center is the really tight one. The ring doesn't get that much torque. It's a left-hand thread commonly, because as I back this bolt out, it will have a tendency to be self-tightening as well. This is a good opportunity to talk about thread preparation. Let's get that retaining ring out and see what's on the inside. So here, I engage one pinhole. I come 180 degrees, and I engage the other. So clockwise to loosen in this case, take one out, and I can just spin that round and round, saving valuable seconds. It's out. Convex, concave surfaces, the bolt head backs up into the ring. Oh, it pulls the arm off. Everything's fine. But not if we lost this on the trail. So we want to not lose it. Let's use some thread locker. TLR1, the blue stuff. It doesn't take much. So a little dab around here, it's going to spread itself plenty. Plenty. So let's just spread that around. Okay. That's going to be good for the retaining ring. While we're here, we have a dry surface going against a dry surface. Let's get some lubrication on that. So what we're going to use here, a little ASC1 anti-seize grease would work. This is a little more durable. So this is not going on the threads. Notice this. It's going on that inside surface. There we are. Okay. Now, let's come in here. In this case, lefty-tighty. There we are. Okay. It's good. Now engage two of them. Keep that secure. That should do us. The thread locker will do the rest. That's great. Now, into the bolt, and it comes off. That's part two of what we're talking about. And remember, your leverage, this is horrible leverage. Let's do it better. A bike mechanic once said, "Give me a place to stand and I'll move the earth." What they were talking about is getting their body weight over the work. If the work's right in front of me, I better be powerful because I don't have very good leverage. But here, reposition the work below me. Now you can apply your body weight. That's one thing. Also, your mechanical advantage, we think of our levers. Here is a lever, the wrench. Think of the opposite lever here. I have two wrenches. Really? This is a wrench. Here is my wrench. So here I am pushing down. Here I am pulling up. Much better mechanical advantage. So give it a good heave-ho, and it can be really, really hard. Oh, that's really tough. You know what? Get a longer lever. Okay, breaker bar. So here, we're gonna do it with a longer lever. Brace yourself, body weight over it. Yeah, a little bit is good, but we're not done. It's getting tight again. Yes, it just hit the retaining cap. Ooh, boy, that's fun. That's with lubrication, remember. Off it comes. And we're there. Going back together, so lubrication on those threads and the fitting, then we're good to go. That's it. Leverage Tuesday, Calvin Jones. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed Tech Tuesdays, check out our Repair Help video library, which has detailed guides to a wide variety of common bike maintenance procedures. And of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos from Park Tool.